Our next speaker, she's a fierce advocate for human and mostly queer rights. She's a teacher, she's a mother, she ran in the state election for Socialist Alliance in March. She's Petrina Harley, please make her welcome.
Thanks Gemma and Oscar, and I must mention Chris and all our queer youth that have organised this rally today have been absolutely amazing. Most of the adults stepped aside because we had the election campaign and busy lives, but the kids have run with it, the students have run with it, which just goes to show where the need for this program is coming from. We hear all these lies about some gay Marxist agenda, whatever that may be, driving this program in our schools. It's not. This is a program that was called for by principals, by teachers and by the students themselves. And this is the perfect example. This is the community that are asking for safe schools. As Gemma said, I'm standing here as a parent and as a teacher. Before I start though, I would like to acknowledge that we are standing on Noongar land. This is land that was stolen, never ceded, and I would like to thank the ancestors, both past, present and future, for allowing us to march on their land. Ironically, the Perth City Council given us a really hard time. They're forcing us to pay for a permit, to pay for insurance, and again I'd like to thank young Chris who dealt with all the negotiations with the police and the Perth City Council. But as I said, ironically, here we are paying the council to march on land that is not their land. The elders are the true custodians of this land. They welcome us and ask for nothing, and yet we're forced to pay the Perth City Council money. So I would ask you all, I know some have donated already, but I want to pass the bucket around again and ask you all to dig deep so that we can give money to the elders, because they are the only people who really that we should be asking permission for to march on this land. Aboriginal land always was, always will be. Aboriginal land always was, always will be. Aboriginal land. Always will be. Aboriginal land. So, yes, my name is Petrina Harley. And as Gemma said, I'm speaking today as a parent and as a teacher, not so much as a member of Social Alliance, as a parent and a teacher. So I can confidently say to you with all my insider knowledge that safe schools does save lives. We're lucky here in WA that our state government has listened to the people and has committed to continue the funding of the program, and we should applaud them again for that. There is still much more work to be done to combat the homophobia in our society that is literally killing our queer family members. Federally, the government has withdrawn its support for the program. Insert booze and shame here. So today we're marching in solidarity with our queer youth in New South Wales and Tasmania, whose state governments have axed the program. And we march against the homophobes throughout Australia whose fear and hatred continue to threaten all progressive attempts to achieve equality for our LGBTQIA community. We don't just need safe schools. We need safe unis, safe TAFEs, safe workplaces to combat the homophobes in all walks of society. Homophobic groups like the extremist Australian Christian lobby, Marriage Alliance, All Kids Matter. How ironic is that? All Kids Matter they call themselves, yet they don't believe in this program. And individuals like Margaret Court, whose only objections to safe schools stems from their rather extreme religious beliefs, and whose hateful lies and propaganda about this program continue to cause bullying and discrimination to this day. These homophobes are the very people who would have benefited from a program like Safe Schools, so they could have learned there is nothing to fear from the LGBTQIA community, that Safe Schools has nothing to do with sex, nothing to do with changing their lifestyle, nothing to do with grooming or converting kids to become LGBT. Heads up, you can no more convert someone to be queer than you can convert them to be straight. Queer kids and adults are a part of our community, As a society, we can either continue to deny their existence, drive them out of their homes, their schools, their churches, harass, intimidate, call them less than, or we can educate our community. Sorry. We can educate our community to understand queer folk are human beings with the same rights, wants and needs as the rest of society. We are a secular nation. The Australian Christian lobby has no right to influence our government or our public schools. Unlike being gay or trans, having faith is a personal choice. I would in no way deny anyone's right to worship, be they Christian, Muslim, Buddhist, Jedi, whatever. But faith and worship and religious debate over what God does or doesn't say about LGBTQIA belongs in the home or whichever church, mosque, temple they choose to worship in. Religion has no place in our government or our public schools and is no basis on which to gut a valuable educational resource which saves lives. So march loud and proud with us today. Let our federal government know how much we need and want safe schools throughout the whole of Australia. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you so much, Petrina.